Once upon a time, there lived a husband and a wife. Their house was right next to a garden that was full of fruits and vegetables. One day, the wife saw a delicious-looking vegetable called Rapunzel growing in the garden.
Husband, look, there are Rapunzels growing in the neighbor's garden. They look delicious. Would you please bring me some?
The husband was afraid because the garden belonged to a witch. My dear, the garden belongs to a witch. I don't think it's safe for me to go there. The witch might cast a spell on me if she sees me. Then one day, the wife fell ill. She refused to eat anything that the husband gave her and only asked for the Rapunzels.
Ah, Rapunzels. They are all that I would like to eat. They are the only things that will make me feel better.
The husband was very worried about his wife. So later that night, he gathered all his courage and went into the witch's garden. I hope the witch is not here. I'll pluck a few Rapunzels quickly and run home. The wife enjoyed the Rapunzels and felt so much better after eating them that she wanted more.
These Rapunzels are making me feel much better. Dear, please get me some more.
The husband returned to the witch's garden to get more Rapunzels. But to his great shock, the witch was there. And when she saw the husband, she grew very angry.
You have been stealing my Rapunzels. You are a thief. I will cast a spell on you and turn you to stone.
The husband was very afraid. He began to shake with fear. I'm sorry. Please don't punish me. My wife is unwell. I only took the Rapunzels for her health. I will pay you whatever you want.
I don't want money, but I'll tell you what I want instead. When your wife gets better and has a baby, I will come and take the baby instead. And if you don't give it to me, I will turn you to stone.
Okay. The husband was very afraid of the witch, and so he agreed. Time passed, and the husband forgot all about the witch. His wife got better, and one day she gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. Soon after the baby's birth, the witch appeared.
I have come to take the baby. Ha ha ha! I hope you remember. You promised that you would give me your baby in exchange for my Rapunzels. Or else, I would turn you to stone.
Huh?
I'll keep my word. You can take the baby. The witch took the baby.
I will name you Rapunzel, after the vegetable your father stole from my garden. And when you grow up, you will be my servant. Ha 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 ha!
The witch kept Rapunzel in a room atop a tall tower. The years passed, and Rapunzel grew into a pretty young lady with very long and thick golden hair. And since the tower had no stairs, Rapunzel could never leave. She would spend her days cooking and cleaning for the witch. Rapunzel was very lonely because there was no one to talk to. She would look out the window and sing songs with the hope that someone would hear her.
Hello, hello. Will you be my friend? I'd like a friend. A friend, friend, friend. Rapunzel! Rapunzel! Let down your hair. I'd like to use it as a ladder and stair.
Rapunzel would let down her hair, and the witch would use it to climb up to the tower. Poor Rapunzel. She spent all her days looking after the mean old witch. Each day, the witch would return to the tower to eat her meals and make Rapunzel do her chores. One day, a kind and handsome prince passed by the tower. He saw Rapunzel singing at the window.
Hello, hello. Will you be my friend? I'd like a friend. A friend, friend, friend.
The prince fell in love with Rapunzel immediately. He wanted to call out to her, but he saw the witch coming and hid. He then watched how the witch climbed up.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. I'd like to use it as a ladder and stair.
After the witch left, the prince called out to Rapunzel. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. I'd like to use it as a ladder and stair. Rapunzel was happy and surprised to see the prince. She let him climb up to the tower, and in no time, the two became good friends. One day, the prince asked Rapunzel to marry him. Rapunzel, will you marry me? If you say yes, I will go home and bring a silken ladder to take you out of this tower.
Yes, my dear prince. Yes.
And so, the prince left to bring a ladder. I'll be back soon, Rapunzel. I will take you far away from the witch and this tower.
Yes, my prince. Please come back soon.
The prince and Rapunzel were very happy, but they didn't know that the witch was watching them.
So, Rapunzel wants to leave me, and the prince is coming back to take her. I will teach them both a lesson that they will never forget.
To teach Rapunzel a lesson, the witch cut off Rapunzel's beautiful hair. The witch then cast a spell and sent Rapunzel to a faraway desert. When the prince returned to rescue Rapunzel, Rapunzel, my darling, please put down your hair so I can climb up. The witch put down Rapunzel's hair. The prince was expecting to see Rapunzel, but when he climbed into the window, he saw the witch.
Hello.
Huh? The heartless witch then pushed the prince down.
Down you go.
As the prince fell to the ground, his face hit a thorny bush that pricked his eyes and turned him blind. My eyes! I can't see a thing! Poor Rapunzel was lost in the desert. She was hungry and thirsty and had nowhere to go. And the prince wandered all over, wondering where Rapunzel was. Many months later, the prince and Rapunzel finally reached the same spot.
Hello, hello. Will you be my friend? I'd like a friend. A friend, friend, friend.
Rapunzel! Rapunzel! My darling! Where are you?
My dear prince, I'm so happy to see you.
Rapunzel cried with tears of joy the moment she saw the prince. And the tears that fell from her eyes went into the prince's eyes and healed them. Rapunzel! I can see you, my dear. The prince and Rapunzel returned to the prince's kingdom, where they married and lived happily ever after.